Yeah. Go and try your luck. Test me in again, we let it rain. Please don't start us up. Got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell her park it up. Then that be poking out them jeans. I've been sparking up. Like the fireworks, I keep the flame. Heard you barking up. It's the wrong tree, I got the strings. Yeah, I'm charging up. They can't keep up, got them looking drained. Now they walking up. Trying to put the face to the name.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of GOW, the Generation Wrestling Podcast. Wednesday Night Block Party, Aew Dynamite Go Home Review Show for this weekend's upcoming AEW Revolution pay-per-view. Goddamn, that's a lot. Say that shit 10 times. As always, you are truly the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room. It's the 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka EC's resident Isaac Hayes, King Tuco. Bro, what's good?
Nick Wayne coming out with a Christian is my father t-shirt on. Hell no, man. Hell no.
That's funny.
With his mama coming out right behind him.
And not only does he have his stepdad, his mom, and his dinosaur of a brother, but then you got another grown man as your father that's not your father on your t-shirt, and you got that nerve to have the t-shirt tucked in your tights, man. So you know it's just a whole lot of shit going on right now. But hey, yo, so we got Revolution this weekend, man. Hey, what you think of the show tonight so far, bro?
So far, man, it's a pretty good night, man. You know, it's okay. You know, right now they're just giving the hype. Heyman Page tried to come out. First and foremost, this is where I got a nitpick with AEW. If you were going to do an injury type angle, why not have my man come out in a walking boot instead of in a cowboy boot? You hurt your foot, but you can put your foot in the cowboy boot. Man, the cowboy boot ain't easy to put on, man. That thing is snug. You got it. You hurt. You ain't putting your foot, you know, through a thing. And I only say that is if you planned it off, you should have came out in a walking boot. That way it would have been like, oh man, damn, you really ain't. Man, if I swerved out and came out and looked at him and laughed, like, bro, I'm supposed to believe you injured and you got you got a cowboy boot on, bro. You hurt. Man, bro, get out of here, man. I smacked shit out of you. That's just me. But
you know what you got to remember? This is pro wrestling, man. You know this shit don't make sense.
But still, this is AEW. This is a different animal in what they're doing and what they're presenting. So again, you know, if he was just gonna do that, he could have just did that. That's just me. But that's just me. I'm
not saying you wrong because you're absolutely correct. Them cowboy boots, they thin as hell. They're like skinny jeans for feet. I get you.
Exactly. You ain't just slipping that boy on, man. So it's like I wouldn't even. I didn't buy that the minute he walked out with the crutch. So it's like, what's up, Doug? It's like, bro, why not? Why not? You know. But that's just me. But you know, we had that. Then, of course, like I said, the Young Bucks want to give Sting his exit interview with some baseball bats. And then, of course, man, we had the FTR and Eddie Kingston trios match with the BCC. The BCC came out on top. That boy Brian Danielson, man, he made that boy Kingston go night-night. He made that boy go night-night. Eddie better not do that this Sunday or he going to lose them belts. But other than that, man, you know, Ospreay's here. You know, he's done all his obligations to New Japan. He is now officially all elite, and he will have his first match this Sunday going up against our boy Takeshita, aka Take a Shitter. And now right now, man, we watching Nick Wayne you know, do his stepfather proud against Orange Cassidy.
Hey, you know what, man? I'm watching Nick Wayne right now. Just the way he moving in the ring, man. My guy, you know, I seen a little bit of his stuff on the Indies, but you know, I would be lying if I said, you know, I was just a huge, you know, fan of Nick Wayne. I'm a fan of what I've seen from Nick Wayne, but I can't tell you a whole bunch about this guy. But watching him in the ring right now with a guy like Orange Cassidy, this right here, man, is just, I feel like these two styles are messing so effortlessly. But
he's a lightweight, man. He's a lightweight cruiserweight, man. He's not. There's not much to Nick Wayne. I mean, he's not finna just have a brawling match with somebody. You know, like Orange Cassidy is his speed. That's it. Orange Cassidy is his top speed. There's nobody bigger than him that he's gonna really like dominate or have a good outing with. Like he shouldn't. He's not a dominating presence. He doesn't. Even his moveset isn't that all that dominating. It's more catch you off guard and just oh shit. It's more of that. Crypto, what up, man?
What up?
He enjoying the show so far. Good go home show for the pay per view. But not to say I don't like Nick Wayne. Not to say he can't have some good battles, but yeah, it's not. It ain't too much. You really should get invested into, depending on who he's fighting.
I mean, you know what? I would like to see a Nick Wayne versus a Hook. I think that'd be a really unique matchup with them.
But again, that's his ceiling. Again, that's the same ceiling that he has with Orange Cassidy. That's somebody that he can have a match with. So yeah, I agree. I would love to see it, but Hook better whoop that ass because he's a different animal in his style and what he does. Even though he's small, but he's more of a matician. He's going to, as we got stepdaddy interfering. Excuse me, but we that's a different animal. He ain't gonna go high flying with him. He gonna ground that boy, and he gonna make him work for it. So I wouldn't mind seeing it, but it'd definitely be a clash of styles.
No, for sure. The Crypto says, I said the Crypto. I said that ain't the LCJ, aka the Loserweight Champion, aka the Sock Cruncher. He says, I can't find a Cinemark or AMC that's playing Revolution. Well, you know what that means?
Wow.
You know what that means? It's time to get out your mom's basement, or go cut some grass.
He was. That's why he was going to the movie theater. But that's surprising though, because they've been doing pretty good, unless they haven't been doing good with the pay-per-views at the movie theaters.
You know what? Speaking of crypto, all jokes aside, I need you to tell me, how does that work? Do you pay $60 at the theaters, or is it like a discount because there's so many people? How does that work? Is it the movie theaters?
How many people be there? Like, do it be a lot of people? Some are you just like a few handful of people that are like? How many folks actually show up to the movie theater to watch AEW pay-per-view on the movie? Like, I seriously, I would like to know that too, because I've always wanted to know, but never really knew nobody that goes. That's what I know. That's what I thought. I'm like, because he watches them all there, so it's like he's always there. Like, if anybody know, he know. But how many do people show up though? Like, is there like a lot of people? Like,
you know what? I think the Geo
And how much do they charge you? I would love to know how much they charge you.
I like our on location things. So I got a big dumb ass spider up on the wall right now. So
go ahead and try to kill it, man. Go ahead, try to kill it, man, and bust your
my man. Hey, hold it down for the people. I'm gonna put you on mute because I gotta kill this.
Don't you black out that screen. don't you black out that screen. Because the minute your ass come falling. No, go ahead. You good. He says not a full house. They have it at a smaller theater room. If there's 150 seats, probably 70 people or so, $25 per person. That's not bad. That's just to watch it. Do you get snacks? Because I'm thinking it's a movie theater. It's an event, $60. They only charge you 25, so 25 probably is fairly decent if it's just for you. But that'll be. He says, I have a Cinematic membership, so I get a discount too. Of course, because you're at the movie theater, you're buying snacks, you're raking up the points. So of course, you're getting the discounts. That's not bad, man. That's actually not bad. By the time you spend that 25 to get in and then get your snacks and stuff, even with the discount, you probably still only spent the $60 that you would have spent on the paper. So toast to you, man. Cheers to you, man. Shit, damn. All right. Crypto, working the system. I see you. I hear you. I'm down with it. But what you think of the show, man? You like the go home show so far, man? Are you excited for the pay-per-view? What matches are you looking forward to? What matches everybody looking forward to right now as we are back? This is an international championship match. As Orange Cassidy is doing what a fighting champion does, defend that championship. Oh, Orange tried to kip up, but his back hurting. He's charging in, but Nick Wayne dodges him out the way. Orange Cassidy on this Ric Flair. Ooh. Franchise trying not to fall and scream. You know he will. I'm expecting a great show. They need it. Yeah, they do need it. They do really do need a good pay-per-view. I honestly, I've seen the card. The card is a pretty good card. I'm not gonna lie. The card so far is a pretty good card, and they stick to that. I think that could be a really great pay-per-view. And honestly, I think it won't be too long. I think it'll be just long enough. They said the AEW pay-per-views generally delivers the goods with a rare stinker. Yeah, World's End wasn't bad. I liked the World's End. It wasn't bad. It was some good matches. I didn't have a problem with World's End. I thought that was pretty decent. Full Gear was pretty good. Wrestle Dream was cool. I definitely liked the Wrestle Dream. I didn't feel All Out. I was with All In. I would say, yeah, you're about right with that. You're about right with that. But man, what's going on with everybody else, man? Of course, man, like I said, it's your boy waiting on the franchise to get back. Why that boy Nick Wayne hands all so red? The hell he been putting his hands in? That boy need to loosen up that tape. Cassie with a kick to the chin. I think the Dudleys might show up. For what? What would why would the Dudleys show up, champ? You gotta let me know. Orange Cassidy's had Orange Cassidy had enough of the disrespect. He didn't had enough of Roddy Strong and United Kingdom. He didn't had enough of Nick Wayne and Christian and all their shenanigans. He's ready to end this thing with an orange punch, but he misses Nick Wayne with the reversal. Ooh, German suplex, got it off. Going for the reversal by Orange Cassidy, but a kick out by Nick Wayne. They may show up at Mania because it's Philly. I can see them showing up. They could do that. Right now, we got the United Kingdom. We got the ROH Tag Team Champions coming out to distract Orange Cassidy. Nick Wayne trying to take advantage. Suplex pin, but no, he kicked out.
Yo, I'm back.
All right, man. Who is this coming out? Oh man, we got Trent and Rocco coming out. All right. Nick Wayne trying to take the padding off the ring post. Oh, he didn't took it off.
Rocky Romero.
Daniel Garcia.
Whoa, what's up with Chuck? Is he injured?
Yeah, Chuck injured.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and that's it. Orange Punch, retain the championship. Let's go. He took a turn for the worse, and it wasn't long for unfortunately. Virgil. Oh yeah. Rest in peace, Virgil, man.
Rest in peace.
As Roddy Strong just came out and delivered a knee to Orange Cassidy to give him a beat down before Sunday. Yeah, rest in peace, man, to the black manager or valet, I should say.
Yeah,
Virgil.
Man. Part of the original DiBiase posse, you feel me?
Hey man, the first black $1 million champion. You hear me?
Yeah, no.
For Black History one time. Put it down.
Damn, you know what's crazy? My man didn't even make it up out the leap year. Ain't that some shit?
He didn't make it out of what?
He didn't make it up out the leap year. He had one more day. Yeah. One more day.
All right, that's all right though, man. He going down in Black History for sure.
Hey man. But man, bro, look, we back at it, man. You know, I had to throw some cereal on the floor and make sure that son of bitch is all the way dead. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the big booty bitches, man. That hoe came out looking like Meg Thee Stallion. I said, damn, big booty bitch up there on the wall.
And I'm stupid because I was gonna say something stupid, but I'm like, nah, that's all right.
Hey man, hey, you ever seen A Bug's Life?
Hey, hell yeah.
Yeah. Hey man, that motherfucker got an ass like one of them Disney Pixar moms. You feel me?
Say Miss Incredible. I got you.
Oh man, it's cool. It's cool. It was Murder She Wrote on that ass.
Oh man, you a fool, bro.
Oh man. But no, hey, first of all, I want to say shout out to you, man. You know what I'm saying? You holding it down for the people, man. I heard you in crypto talking. I heard you a crypto talk. Hey man, what I was gonna say, before I was so rudely interrupted by that insect, that illegal alien that did not belong in my house. I want, I had to pull out the Bill of Rights on his ass, but
right.
show him who the boss was. I exercised my Second Amendment right. But anywho, killed that motherfucker. But anyway, I can't wait to come to the East Side compound to kick it with you this weekend, man. We're gonna do what we do.
For sure.
I promise I will be on my best semi behavior.
I feel you. I will too. But it's all good. Man, say Crypto says, man, he had a good look, great as a bodyguard, but just didn't have the charisma and in-ring skills or the mic skills to make it sustainable. Also, quite frankly, he was in a time where, honestly, truthfully, you weren't going to see too many characters like himself being pushed to the top anyway. Because all the ones that they didn't. So, hey, he and the way he came in, he didn't have all that other stuff that Crypto said. He definitely didn't have it, so it didn't help. But he was definitely in the right place for what he was.
Yeah,
they could have gotten someone better, but he took the beatings well. It is what it is.
Hey, my man was with all due respect, like the Black Spike Dudley of the group.
He kind of was, man. He
just taking the bumps and the beatings and the ass whoopings,
just to make sure the $1 Million Man. But I mean, that's what he was supposed to do. That's what he was getting paid to do. He got paid to do that. So hey, he did it well. He did it well. He did it well. Now, I will say that.
Hey, bro, we do a lot more for a lot less per hour.
Hey, man, shit, man. We tell him. Man, but yeah, no, man. Man, but salute to the OG though, for real.
Yeah, for sure. Man, speaking of, dude, it seemed like, man, dude, everybody just falling like flies, brother. Like just even outside of wrestling, bro.
It's time passing, man. Yeah, man. Look, you got to think about it, man. It was what was it? Oh, you remember that song Case? I Will Marry You, or whatever that song he had. What's that song Case had that came out 25 years ago? I was messing with you about it, man. Can We Be Together or some shit like that?
Mm-hmm.
Like that shit came out 25. Think about that, bro. 25 years ago, bro.
Yo,
25 years ago. Like,
you know what's crazy? Somebody, speaking of that, somebody put this on the internet, and it really made me think. Kids refer to the 90s and the 80s the way we refer to the 60s and the 70s. And when I thought about it like that, I was like, damn, bro. We knew 60s and 70s, bro.
Dude, people said 2000 is old. Bro, are you kidding me? Like, I was 2000 old. Like, that's old. Like, bro, dude, like, but you gotta think though, man. We're now we're becoming the elder statesmen of our generation and shit, man. We're now the 30 and 40-year-olds that are going to be the Chris Statlander coming out looking good. We're in that stature lane now, man. We're supposed to be wise beyond our years. We're supposed to be past all the stupid mistakes and all the other stuff in life and moving forward and working on the second half of things and man, dude, it's
you want me to tell you how I know? You want me to tell you how I know, man? We'll get back to the wrestling. You want me to tell you how I knew life was bullshit?
What's that?
For my whole life, man, my face always never matched my voice. I always look younger than what I am. And then you know what? I was always used to being courted, just for whatever the fuck, right? And then, so I had an experience, man, my first old man experience, which a motherfucker really made me feel old. I gave the motherfucker my ID just because off a GP. I'm like, I know I got the baby face. This motherfucker took a quick glance, and I could tell they didn't read the shit, and get the shit right back like, nah, you all right, we good. It told me the total. I'm like, how you know how old I am? It said, it don't matter. It got 19 on it, 1990. What goddamn, man. It's like anything after 2000, brother, you good. I said,
nah, bro. Anything with 19 on it, is old. It's
That
old.
shit
Yeah,
crazy.
you definitely of the age to buy what you want to buy out this though. Hell,
But you know what's
man.
crazy? This is like a weird, like you and me kind of got like that weird generation thing going on. Cause it's like it's right at the end of all the old shit and right at the beginning of all the new shit that's beginning to get old. Like, bro, social media, bro, that shit wasn't a thing fucking when I was born or you was born. And now, bro, we damn near 20 years into this shit. VCR, bro. I joke with Monique all the time when we got together 11 years ago. Bruh, fucking Blu-ray was the hottest shit. Now motherfuckers don't even believe in owning DVDs no more.
Dude, they're about to stop making
Yeah,
DVD.
yeah.
Like they're about to like you think about that, like bro, like it's like, dude, I had so many VCR tapes I had to just finally just get rid of because VCRs don't work no more and
Bro,
nobody makes them, and you can't. And if you got one that works, you better keep it in pristine condition because that's it. There
let me
is
ask
no
you this.
more.
When was the last time you turned on Z1079 and 93 FM, 96 point, whatever the hell? When the last time you willingly listened to the radio?
When I actually don't turn on the music to listen to it, like that.
But yo,
And then half the
hey.
time, you know what? To be honest, if I don't turn on my Pandora or something, dude, I'm usually sitting in the car in silence because I don't want to hear the radio because I don't want to hear all the damn commercials and half the music they play is the same shit they play all the time.
Hey,
So I don't even want to hear it unless it's
when,
like the morning show or something like that. And
I'm about to say,
talking.
when's the last time you took Allie and AJ to school, man? And all you heard was, oh, it's the time, Joe no
Oh
more.
that's over with, man. Time Joyner, man.
Ricky Smiley.
Ricky Smiley. No, not Ricky Smiley. My boy before Ricky Smiley, man. Uh, Russ Parr. It was the Russ Parr.
Oh,
Russ
damn, bro.
Parr.
You hit me way back in the day. I thought you better bust out the Sam Silk.
All right, man. No, because it was Russ Parr, man. Russ Parr was on before. When Russ Parr left, that's when Ricky Smiley came on.
Bro,
So it was
I forgot about Russ Parr. Wow.
What up, Clive? What up? What's going on, Clive? But nah, damn, Statlander just threw Sky Blue all out into the crowd. Damn.
Oh.
She ain't giving no shits.
Not at all.
Nah, man. But that's how you know, like I said, man. But you ask, man, you say, man, everybody, all our OGs are leaving because we're getting to that time, man. We're getting older. We're no longer the future. we stopped being the future a long time ago. Hell, people in their 30s, in their late 20s ain't even the future no more.
they failures.
Yeah, right, man. It's like it's like, bro, it just ain't that. It just ain't. It just is what it is, man. That's just part of life and how things go, man. We just very fortunate to be alive. Honestly, for me, I can't complain about the time frame when I got to be born because it could have been worse. But the evolution of life is definitely, in a way, it's been a strange trip. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure.
It's something in the milk.
Man, it's something everywhere, man. I actually built that ring. I had it back at 11 to break it down. What, man? You down there with them? All right, man. Well, shit, head on back because the show almost over with.
Hey, come on, man. Hey, we need you. Hey, real quick, what's up with them tables, though? Them tables don't be breaking. Brooks was here. Talk to
me. Man, yeah, Brooks, man. We need y'all to make sure y'all get the right tables this time, man. Y'all can't be having them quarter cut tables. You got to cut the tables down the middle, man. Crypto says, man, need a rematch with Tony Storm and Sky Blue. Cake versus Cake. Got to throw Willow in there, make it a baker's dozen. Yeah, you can throw Athena in there.
What's that? A octo dozen.
And then you can throw Jamie Hayter in there.
That's a 10 dozen.
Man,
Speaking of 10, a perfect 10, like Sean Spears, who just returned to NXT
as the chairman.
Yeah,
he's definitely keeping the chairman gimmick.
Hey, okay.
I'm noticing that a lot of people, if they're leaving and coming back, they're sticking with the gimmick that they were when they were outside of WWE.
I was just about to say that because WWE, they've been known, like with Naomi, she left, made a bigger name for herself, as Trinity, came back as Naomi. But so far, she's been the only one out of the last few hires to do that. Anybody else
Well,
has.
he's still Sean Spears.
But remember, before he was Ty Dillinger in WWE. He
He
became
was
Sean
Ty
Spears in
Dillinger.
AEW.
He was Ty Dillinger. He sure was.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm surprised he didn't go back to the perfect 10 Ty Dillinger. No, they let him keep the chairman gimmick and everything. I'm like, okay, you still the chairman? Bet. But do you think, Brooks, we'll get to you in a second. Do you think, because I know we said with Cody, it was different because he was a legacy. He already had, the Rhodes name when he left. So, of course, the only thing we were worried about was he going to keep his presentation. He came back, he kept it. Jay came back, kept it.
Jay first time there.
Well, Jay was never there. Right. But she came back. You remember it was that weird rumor coming around where she might get a brand new name and everything, bro. She kept everything the same. Presentation, damn near the same entrance music. Do you think that's going to be more enticing when it comes to other people coming over to WWE now? Now that they see how Levesque works, it's like, okay, you know what? I don't have to change my whole entire gimmick. I can be me, because I know the thing was with MJF, right? Okay, could MJF work? Do you think there's hope for MJF in the WWE system under Levesque?
No. But it's cool because one, they have more ownership of their name.
Yeah.
And I think that's the key part. It's the ownership that they have of their name. Where WWE is going to get paid a percentage off of it, but when they leave with their name, and it's their name.
Yeah.
And anything they do outside of WWE is their money and not WWE's money. MJF to me is different because of the length of where he goes. Could he tone it down? He could, but see, he also does too much goofy stuff, just like The Miz, and that's where the problem lies for me. And that's why I keep saying they can't be on the same show. I gave that about Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, but I say they were similar in some ways, but I didn't say that they were damn near the same. The Miz and MJF is damn near the same. They're damn near the same. I'm sorry, there's just certain things. There's that they both have that goofiness about them when they want to be goofy, but they also have that same type of serious intensity that they have about each other, and that's where I feel like they cancel each other out. And MJF has the edge because he can be edgier in AEW than he can in WWE. And we see how The Miz is, and we already know how we feel about The Miz. So I can only imagine what people would think if MJF don't come into WWE and knock it out the park. He's got to knock it out the park. But I don't need so many more sometime people showing up, because MJF is a guy that doesn't wrestle a lot. You got enough of those in the company.
But see, I think that would change in WWE. And the reason I say that is because in AEW, for him, fortunately, he's a big fish in the small pond. But with WWE,
he's become a bigger fish in a small pond.
Yes.
He wasn't that. He was a small pond. He was a small fish in a small pond. He's gotten bigger in that pond. That's for sure.
No, yeah. So my thing is, I think MJF in WWE, he will have to prove himself as an attraction, as opposed to where the AEW, he's kind of been protected and coddled the first 2 years of his career.
But he's not going to do that with his in-ring work. Don't get me wrong. MJF has improved his in-ring work, but his popularity is based off his character. That character's got to have a moment where he crosses. I told you, man, MJF he don't tiptoe the line. He walks belligerent, disrespectfully on it and over it and past it. Like, he's gone past it way too much. That's what made you want to hear about him when he says the outlandish things he says.
Right.
It's how far he's willing to go. And that's the thing. So when we think of WWE and what it is and the structure, I don't see that being, Chris Statlander just came in and interfered. Sky Blue. Sky Blue going for the Blue Thunder. And she got the pin on Stat. Ooh.
I'm telling you, bruh. They built a Sky Blue. Yeah.
Oh man. Now what was Stokely doing, man? Trying to give her a chain, like, dude, you don't need to cheat.
Stokely's trying to help her out, but see, I think what he fails to understand is, they don't play by the same rules Stokely want to play by, and that's the issue we have in here. But I will say this: I think Chris Statlander and Willow. We said we need to see a more serious Willow. If we get a serious Willow, hey man, she's gonna take what she get where she had to go above and beyond. I think they're gonna get tired of losing, bro. They're going to get tired of losing.
They ain't been losing all like that. I mean, but they haven't done much because they've been winning. They haven't been losing though. Like this, is the first loss she's took in a while. That's why I'm like, oh shit, she got the win over. They haven't been losing. Hell, even Willow's been winning. So to me, it's the whole Stokely and what his whole purpose is, and what his whole mission is with Statlander and Willow seeing the BS between it. Because for me, that's seemed to be the issue because everything seemed to have been cool up until at this point. They seem to go back to that indifference that they have.
First of all, I like to say that sky blue finisher. I don't know what the hell she called that, but I like it. No, you don't like her finishes? Oh, no, maybe never mind. I'll pick up what you put down. I got it. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I want to get back to the but I want to get to speaking of that because the crypto said something. My computer ain't want to acting right. He is like, man, if you put all them ladies, hold on, I didn't move past it. He said, man, if you put all them ladies, holy crap, the amount of GIFs and memes, I'll be stocked in Kleenex in the day that the match is announced. He's stupid. You stupid. Oh, man. Sting got a room full of bats hanging. Hell no, the champ, you a fool. He says, I still think Sky Blue is supposed to be a dark gothic personality. She should have changed her name to Dark Blue. I ain't gonna lie, that would have Dark Blue or Dark Sky. I do agree with that. I think or Dark Sky.
So would her nickname be Darky?
No, you stupid. No, it'd be Dark Blue or Dark Sky. Like,
hey, Darky.
You stupid.
During Black History Month, that's nasty.
You stupid. Kev, what's up, man?
What's up, Kev?
MJF was in WWE before, but he wasn't in WWE. He was in WWE as a security officer. He never showed up as a wrestler. So that's a difference. It's one thing to say that they were there, but they were there as just some security guard to get their ass whooped or to look like they were some type of golf person. That's different than them doing what they're doing now. And he wasn't doing that then. Even he said that he wasn't doing that then. So that's not considered the same. Can he do what he's doing now? Can he be the person he is now in WWE? Yeah. And that's the question. Would they or could they allow him to do that and it'd be okay? Because I feel like that's the mystique about him.
Let me ask you this, because you said something into which I 90% agree with. I 10% kind of indifferent on. And so we talk about WWE. WWE is known for their larger than life characters, larger than life personality. MJF is indeed that. You said yourself. MJF doesn't necessarily know when to not step over the line, but we've seen many times him show some morsel of restraint and go right there and not necessarily go all the way over. I think we can agree that MJF is a lot more tame, ironic as this may sound, now than when he first came onto the scene, especially when he started to kind of become more favorable with the crowd and he started to accept a little bit of the love from the crowd. He was still a dick, but he wasn't as abrasive. Like, I don't think we're going to get any Tony Khan or fucking Mark promos on network television for quite a while.
But I think that's by default because we didn't expect the thing with him and Adam Cole to take off to where it did. We didn't expect for us to like their dynamic and what we got, and then for us to actually, because we blame Adam Cole because Adam Cole made us. He made us like MJF as a face. He made us want to see MJF as a face. So I kind of but that was de facto. Like that was, I don't even know if that was really the purpose. because I think it was more just to be like I feel like he was supposed to be more of the asshole, but we you made us feel like y'all made us feel MJF. Like some of the shit that he was saying is like, damn, bro, it's like, I want to hate you, but shit, you know what? All right, do what you do. So
Yeah.
I don't even know if it was on purpose for him to be a face. I think he was supposed to be in the heel the entire run. Like I'm pretty sure it was set up for him to be the heel the entire way, and for him not to be ever the fan favorite like that.
I got a question for you, man,
What's going on?
because you know,
We got Chris Jericho
we
coming out the Lionheart. He
yes,
tripping.
yeah. Hey, what is it? Cortisone de Leon or some shit like that.
Right.
Dude. So I was listening. Maybe it was busted open. I'm not sure, but I was listening to a podcast, maybe today or yesterday. I can't remember. And they were talking about things AEW does very well, maybe even better than WWE, but a lot of things that they don't do well, and that is the fall off of pushes of certain talent that fans actually give a fuck about. One of those fall offs was of course Sean Spears. Another one we talked about not long ago was Scorpio Sky. Miro's been another one. Andrade was a huge one for the longest. Britt Baker don't really know what's going on with that situation. Soraya, you
She's
made a
been
big
injured.
deal about her coming to
She's been
AEW,
dealing
but
with
then it's
injury.
kind of like
That's Britt Baker.
you know, but it sent with Warlow. It seemed like a start and stop. Powerhouse Hobbs, we would have had about 20 different start and stops with him. And it seemed like as much as AEW does well, it seems like Tony Khan at the same time, man, there's a lot of drop balls on multiple ends. And then when you take into the account the number of debuts he has, another issue that a lot of people were talking about was, and I'm gonna be a little more specific, is you and I, we talk about the reason we like the Forbidden Door pay-per-views and things of that nature is because we get to see talent that we normally probably wouldn't see from like AAA, CMLL, Ring of Honor at one point, etc. But the thing that people have been complaining about is Tony Khan. AEW books for the hardcore fan, their fan. You and I, we consider ourselves hardcore fans to a degree, but we're still mainstream to a certain point. So for us, we don't know certain talent like a Leo would, right? And so when you just throw him into a match with Chris Jericho like you're doing now, it's kind of like for us, it's kind of like who the fuck is this guy? And it might be great, but the lack of giving a backstory is what a lot of people complain about with AEW and just one-off talents or just random talents from other companies. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think AEW could do a little bit better of promoting outside talent for the non-hardcore fan or the casual fan?
See, I'm I'm 50-50 on that because see, they do that. Now, you say show and promote. Now, yeah, granted, the problem I have with that is the casual fan don't give a shit about half them people. Even when they do give, because it's not like AEW has not done video packages for people. It's not like
Yeah.
they haven't done that stuff. Sometimes they just don't care. It don't care. And if the person doesn't do anything to wow you that instant, then you don't remember that person the next time unless they show up, constantly, so many times, after a while. But
Right.
part of that is, man, I mean, look, it took Darby Allin these 4 years for people to really put respect on that man's name.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and when they came in, so
Yeah.
I don't have a necessary 100% problem with the way AEW does things because if you're
Yeah.
watching the show and you're listening to the telecast, you're listening to them tell you about somebody, but at the same time, could they do something a little better? I mean, they could do something a little better, but I don't know if you need to put that much promo to every new person because some people are new because dude, they're just starting out or they're finally getting an opportunity. But you don't want to put this person over as the next best thing when you got to see if they even worth it. Because you got to think
Yeah.
about it. AEW is more about opportunity right now than where WWE is going to mold you and train you before they put you out there, and then they're gonna put you on NXT, and then you'll go from there. AEW, you gonna work the little revelations and AEW dark matches, and you're gonna have matches against a lot of talent. And
yeah,
honestly, it's just their style. Like, I don't disagree. It's funny you say that, man, because I saw a clip where O'Shea Jackson was sitting with Chris Van Lee, and he was talking about that, and he wasn't necessarily wrong. But I can say when they talk about the the New Japan people, they do promos and stuff on them. So it's not like you don't get that. But again, it's like, but does the casual fan really care? Hell, half the time the casual fan ain't watching AEW any damn way, unless it's like one or two people that you want to see. So yeah, they say Tony Khan, he caters more to the hardcore fan. Yeah, that's true. That's what it was built for.
Right.
That's what AEW was built for. AEW was built for the hardcore fan. It wasn't built for the casual fan. Yes, they have the talent that the casual fan likes, and we offer you a different alternative than what you're used to. But again, that's kind of man. I can't really argue with too many people's logic when you're comparing it to WWE. You're going to compare everything that WWE does to every other company and say, this is the way they're doing it, and because they're doing it this way, this is why they're here, and this is why they're there. That's true, but at the same time, we all know WWE wouldn't have some of the matches it has if it didn't borrow or take or alter from other companies, if it didn't have the people that it had from other companies. So, wrestling is a copy paste business. It's just, unfortunately, WWE's been doing it on a bigger stage for a longer period of time. If Impact could consistently kept a network, they would be the second best company right now. It wouldn't even be AEW. It would be Impact. If Impact would have stayed on a cable network that was keeping them broadcasting for these last 20 years, dude, they would be the second best company. Regardless of what you think of TNA, they would be, because they constantly been on TV and we've been seeing them, and they've already put in the years. AEW is still year 5. It's year 5.
And the crazy part is, like, TNA.
It's year 5.
But the crazy part is, no, you good, because I want you to finish. But like, the thing is with TNA, because you hit something right on the head about them. I think that's the only thing that's hurting them is the fact. Excuse me. Is the fact that they've been off of a major network. You literally have to search. You have to fucking put out a goddamn distress signal to find them. You got to throw smoke flares in the fucking sky to find where the hell TNA is at these days. But it's like when you can catch it, it's a great product, dude. You and I, we've been to 2 or 3 TNA shows, and they all been
3,
and they all been fucking bangers. And let's be real, let's be transparent. How often did we know the storylines going into those pay-per-views?
Not often. We knew some of the main ones, but we didn't know all of them. But exactly, they agreed in every match.
But every single time, and think about this: we going to TNA shows. I think Hard to Kill was the biggest gate, and they had, I think, 700 or 800 people, and that shit
about 1,000. Crypto
for Hard to Kill, or maybe it was the last one we was in Columbus. This is the one.
Columbus, the one in Columbus, yeah.
So, but dude, like those few hundred people, dude, they fucking make that show feel like you just filled up the Rocky Mortgage. You feel what I'm saying? And because, dude, the fans are passionate and the talent is fucking great. It's just exposure. So, and it's funny you said that, because I was listening and they were like, Chris Van Vliet, ironically, I think he was talking to Disco Inferno. And he was like, why do you think there's such a divide between AEW and WWE, but there was never that divide with TNA? Like, it's funny because we think about it, it's true. Motherfuckers ain't never been like, oh, you like TNA? Fuck you. I'm a WWE fan. Oh, you like WWE? Fuck TNA. Huh?
It was. There was that. It was. Oh no, one TNA. Nah, it hasn't been that recently. It hasn't been that recently. But it
I
was
would,
that when TNA was going through they thing. Now when TNA
I
started,
would say there was loyalty. I would say there was loyalty, but I feel like right now it gets to the point to where AEW and WWE, it's almost like it's non-negotiable.
No, brother. No, brother. You got to remember, there's a reason why Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff and them thought TNA can go and compete with Monday Night Raw Monday nights. There's a reason why, and that reason why is the reason why I can say no. There was people back then. Because I remember watching TNA and I was talking about TNA and people was shitting on me about it. He was like, man, you watch that? Yes, man, you not see who's on here? Do you not see the matches they're having? Dude, these dudes are awesome, man. Like some of these dudes, I would love to see them go up against the people that's in WWE right now. Because I know they can hold their own. Like these dudes are good. And we watch people go from WWE to TNA, which is pretty much the same thing that AEW is getting right now. Which is why I laugh when I hear about this. Like, bruh, do we not remember when WCW got brought out and Vince got rid of everybody else that he didn't want and he kept what he was going to keep, and then they did what they did. All the rest of them people went to TNA and everywhere else that was available. I'm not. Do we not remember this? This happened. It took them a couple of years, but then once they got their stride, once AJ Styles was the phenomenal, once Christopher Daniels was the fallen angel, once you started getting Samoa Submission Machine and Samoa Joe, and then you started getting Team Canada, then you started getting the Abyss, and then you started getting ODB, and then you was getting Awesome Kong, and you was getting Gail Kim, and then you was getting all these other people, and then who is this that comes? Oh, it's the Icons thing. Oh shit, the Icons thing is in TNA. He went to TNA.
I would never forget when he debuted. I would say this: AEW, that's a memorable debuts, but TNA, when Kurt Angle, when he first showed up through the fucking stage with the flag,
that was my next one. Like when Kurt Angle went there, it was like, bruh, like Christian, when Christian went there, like, dude, like, you kidding me? He showed why. He's like, bruh, Vince, you messed up. How did you let this dude go? Like, Christian Cage and TNA was something different, man. That's why people was happy he went back to WWE because it's like, there's no way you can't tell me this dude ain't better than what you think he is. And he had a nice little run, but we saw what happened with that. And Christian was a WWE guy. He already had success. So you saw what they did with him. I always try to we live in an era now where, you know, it's not about the past, it's about right now. That's the problem. That's the issue, man. It's like it's about right now, and
you know what? It's revisionist history. People pick and choose what they want to remember,
and that's the issue. It's like I get what a lot of people are saying, but it's like I saw this happen already. We already went through this. TNA literally did what AEW is doing now. The only difference is AEW got the network out the gate, but they got the network out the gate because you had guys like Cody, the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, and others who still had life in them, and they wanted to give you something different that WWE was not giving us because WWE did not want to.
You had Jericho.
They was making us watch the way what Vince wanted to watch it. They was making. We were complaining about it, like, damn, we wish there was something different. Then we get something different. Now we're complaining about it. I'm done trying to make the case to people. Look, love what you love, but you can't tell me what I know when I've already watched the shit.
You know what is fucking like baffling to me? Think about this, right? We say so many times the pandemic should have killed AEW, and instead it made AEW even stronger. You think about this throughout the whole pandemic era, and it had some highlights, very minimal, but it had some highlights for WWE. But AEW, I would say AEW for me as a wrestling fan, AEW single-handedly carried me as a wrestling fan through that pandemic era of wrestling. Because dude, WWE was unfucking watchable, bro. Like with all them goddamn screens and just that whole era of bullshit from the warehouse to the PC. At least with AEW, you had the wrestlers in the crowd kind of somewhat giving the illusion of fans.
That wasn't for me. That wasn't the biggest problem because both shows suffered the same issue. You only had half the talent and you had no crowd. So that was both for AEW and WWE. They both had that same issue. because not everybody showed up for both shows.
Yeah.
But the problem for WWE is, what were we watching? What was the biggest complaint? We don't want to watch 3 hours of Monday Night Raw. Why? Because we're watching 15 matches and 15 3-minute matches. We're watching 7 20-minute promos. And when we think we're going to get a good match, we don't even get the match. Don't finish. It doesn't end. It's a disqualification. It's some bullshit. It never is like, dude, it's just more of entertainment more than it was about wrestling. That was for years. We got that shit for years. And it only depended on who Vince wanted to put or what pay-per-view was coming up or what. We bitched and complained about all that. And now, Triple H has changed it. It's awesome. It's great. We know we wanted this because we saw what he did in NXT. We're like, man, if Vince would just if he would just take what he's doing in NXT and just put it to the main roster, my God, WWE would be unstoppable. Like, there was nobody really competing with them, so they were unstoppable, which is why we got the bullshit we were getting, because they didn't know the dumbness of what they were doing. They needed somebody else to come in and make some noise and take some attention away from them for them to get back on their shit. Thank you, AEW. Thank you, Cody Rhodes. Thank you, the Young Bucks, and to Kenny Omega. Thank you, Tony Khan. Thank you for that, man, because we got what we got now because of that. We need competition. There's a reason why we love the Monday Night Raw. There's a reason why we love the Monday Night Wars, because WCW was competition. They were doing shit. Now, granted, but they was already an established company. They already had their own stars. That was a different animal than what AEW is and everything like that. Vince hoarded all the stars. We basically watched all the mid-carders come up and become bigger. That's something totally different.
No, I agree 100%. I agree wholeheartedly. And my thing is too, like, this is what I want to reiterate for people who shit on TNA or for people that shit on anything non-WWE, especially when it comes to AEW. This is what you have to remember. Okay, is AEW where it was when they first came out? No, but we already knew this. We already knew that the honeymoon phase was eventually going to end. There's only so many free agent talent. There's only so many surprise appearances you can have. There's only so many surprise gimmick pay-per-views you can have before eventually you've done everything the fans can see you do, and it gets old. So now what do? What was the biggest thing we said AEW needed to do? They needed to focus on their homegrown talent, stop depending on other outside companies. But because of the pandemic and the situation, like you say, there was a lot of people who were getting pushes at the beginning of AEW. They travel visas and work visas. That was a whole thing because they couldn't come in and out the country. So you had to depend on other people to come through. That's fine. I get it. But like you said, we have the product in WWE, which we have now because of that fire to the feet of WWE presented by AEW. Remember, before they even got a television deal, before they were even officially a thing on TV, what did they do? The United Center, Chicago, Illinois, a bunch of ragtag motherfucking misfits sold out 10,000 seats in less than 30 minutes. They did that. Say what you want. Went over to London and had the second largest crowd in the history of professional wrestling. They did that. So again, you can't disregard AEW. People might not give a fuck about showing up to a Dynamite or a Rampage or a Collision, but guess what? Motherfuckers still paying $60 a pop for a pay-per-view. You know why? Because at the end of the day, people know AEW is quality, and Tony Khan go put that shit on when he needs to. WWE, like you said, man, they got over 70 years in the game. You're not touching that. You're not going to ever beat that or catch up to that. And I think the removal of Vince McMahon has just proven that WWE always going to be that shit. It was just
no matter what CM Punk say, the wheels will always keep spinning. You just change the spoke on the wheel. And guess what? A major spoke just got changed on the wheel, but the wheel's still spinning. Boy.
And my thing is this, like right now, Triple H is a breath of fresh air. But I will say this. I love Trips. I love what he's doing. I love what Sean's doing. I love it. I do. But let's understand TKO. They're the new big dog in town. This ain't a family business no more. They don't have allegiance to Triple H. If Ari Emanuel said, hey, fuck it, I'm going to get one of my guys in here, yo, it's home. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, he on the board already. They going to do what they do. So it's like I don't want to get too reliant on Triple H. I don't want to get too dependent on Triple H because I know that tie with Vince McMahon, that's out the motherfucking window. Like they trying to erase Vince's ass. And I wouldn't be surprised if they try to get rid of Triple H eventually and just get rid of anybody that got to do with that fucking family. But what I would say with this is this: do you think if by some strange happening of power, if Triple H was to not be in control of WWE anymore, do you think at that point that would give another company like an AEW or a TNA a legitimate race at being the front runner? Because for the last 60 years, it's been ran by the McMahons and now Levesque. But Levesque is a wrestling mind. He comes from this. Ari Emanuel and everybody else in Endeavor, they don't know or give a shit about wrestling.
Well, which is why I think it's smart to keep people who know the business.
But what happens when you and said person that knows the business financially or business wise that no longer aligns and serves your agenda? Then what?
Well, then then whatever happens. There's nothing you can do about that because the company has been sold. The company has been bought. Someone else owns it. There's nothing Triple H can do.
Yeah.
And from our standpoint of things, from my standpoint looking at it, I would be more down on Darby Allin with the coming out through the crowd with this fake Sting mask on, giving it to the Young Bucks. I wouldn't. If he happens to go, he goes.
Yeah.
I don't see a reason for him to go. Because if you have to look at the morale of the company and what you have, you have someone that a lot of these people trust. You have someone that understands the business and what's going on. It's not like Triple H don't understand what's going on and don't know how to make things better. He's made things better. You have to look at what he's doing. Obviously, having a guy like The Rock, for me, when I think of The Rock being there, I see The Rock being someone that's going to make sure it's more secure for Triple H, because it's like, bro, what do I need to change you for? What do I need to change you for? I watch it again. I'm going to say it again. We watch what Triple H did with NXT. People loved it. We see that was the money. That was the success. That was like, yo, if this was to do this would be good. Now we put the man in charge, who's in charge of that. We put him in charge of the main roster, and he's doing that exact thing. We're fans. We're gonna nitpick. We're gonna nitpick. That's just what it is. But man, you can't tell me the matches, the setup, everything he's doing doesn't lead in to what the hell is Ric Flair coming down for?
Oh, bro, you ain't see it? Oh, he got hit in the nuts.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm a little far behind. Damn.
Hey man, I was about to say I'm ahead of you. Like, yeah, you must have.
They were showing the match card. I was just making sure I had everything down because they added a couple of people to that meaty men match. It's no longer a meaty men match.
Actually, they replaced it. Tony Khan didn't specify who, but I guess there's a few people in that match who could get.
Yeah, Jericho and Hook is now in that match now, so they added some people to it. So yeah, but
they should call it the Slim Jim Meaty Men match.
Something.
Oh, Sting coming out the
Raptors. Sting coming out the Raptors. Are you serious? Are you serious? My man came out the Raptors. Yo, don't TK, you bastard. Oh, you bastard.
Wow.
Oh, you bastard. Oh, you bastard.
Yo, Sting just came from the Raptors. Hell no, bro. And he came down kind of quick, don't you think?
Oh, bro, you serious? You brought my man down from the Raptors, bro.
Yo.
Hey man, look, goddamn it. Yes, TK is a mark for the hardcore fan. And goddamn it, I love it. I don't care. It's not perfect. There are things he can do better, but fuck it.
No. You got to give me a Tony Schiavone. Give me a Tony Schiavone right now, man.
It's Sting, but man, come on, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I popped hard.
Damn it. What do I say? He keeps doing something he shouldn't. You're 60-something years old. Why the hell are you coming from the Raptors? Damn it!
Scorpion
Sting's
Death
last
drop.
Dynamite.
Scorpion
If
Death
you
drop.
go, man, look, man, look. The man respects the man respects the business. Flat
Let's
out.
go.
Flat out.
Let's
Is he a
go.
mark? Sure, but he respects the business. He respects the
Hey,
business. He
if
respects
he's
the
a
wrestling.
mark, look, no. If he's a mark, I'm a mark. God damn it.
I already said we some marks, man. That's why I said, man, we professional fans, not fucking wrestlers. We professional fans. God damn it.
He said
God
we
damn it.
professional fans, not wrestlers.
That
Wrestling.
shit. Fuck. This is what I want to see. God damn it.
Hey, did you see that meme with that one foreign lady? She like, ew, you like wrestling?
Well, yeah, I like wrestling. Shit, that's what I
Wrestling?
like. Man, this boy came out I got to see it again. I do this shit.
He said something nice. I gotta watch it twice.
I gotta watch it twice, man, because I'm like, man, ain't no way this man coming out the air like this, man. Ain't no way this dude coming. Goddamn TK, man. It's like, when was the last time you seen Sting come out the rafters? It's not since WCW.
I'm about to say, because he ain't doing shit in WWE.
Yeah, no, he damn sure didn't do it in TNA.
Nah.
He damn sure didn't do that shit in TNA.
Like, he was up on the catwalk, but he didn't actually come down off the rafters.
Hey, man, look, he came from the rafters, goddamn it. He came from the rafters. I don't care. Sting came from the sky, okay?
Bro.
The man has descended down upon us one last time on TBS, on Turner Broadcasting Network. He has done this.
But you know what this means, right?
Time.
You know what this means? That means he got to do this shit at the pay-per-view. You got to come down.
No, not at the pay-per-view. Nah, this was a different moment. That the drop down is a different type of moment. This was the type of moment Sting would come down from the Raptors. He always came down when there was some bullshit shenanigans going on. And of course, there was some bullshit shenanigans going on. So he comes down from the Raptors like the OG he is. When we get to the pay-per-view, he's coming down with Darby. He's a tag team match. He's coming down with Darby. That's fine with me. He's coming down with Darby. They're the tag team champions. They got to walk out together. Sting got to come through the entrance. He's got to take the praise and love that's going to come from him, man, from Charlotte, North Carolina, because they're gonna give it to him. So he's got to walk down,
City, baby.
You know, he's got to walk down the ramp, man. He's gonna have flair there, styling and profiling.
Yes,
you got to have that. You got to have that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, I ain't gonna lie, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you, dude. Hey, that just. If I wasn't gonna give Dynamite anything, that right there alone,
that's a 3-5 for me.
You know what?
It's a 3-5 for me. It's fairly decent. It was a fairly decent show. It's a 3-5 for me, man.
Bro,
because I was gonna give it a 2.8, but that just marked it up to a 3.5 for me.
Maybe I'm a little high. Maybe my endorphins have shot up a little bit. Maybe I got a little spike in my bloodstream, dude. I'm sorry, man. You gonna think I'm crazy?
What's up?
You gonna think I'm crazy? I will admit this is gonna be the franchise mark out moment of the week. I will admit that. I will allow you to troll me. I'm gonna give it a 4 just because of that.
I said 3.5, so I ain't gonna troll you. Shit, I said 3.5. I was gonna give it a 4, but I'm like, I'll give it a 3.5 because my score was already low. That's why I'm at. That's why I was like, it was at like a 2.8, 2.6. Like, it was a good go home show. It wasn't too crazy. It focused on telling you the pay-per-view, giving you the matches, just setting up for Sunday. Like, that's what it did. That's what it needed to do. So it delivered on that. But you just brought my boy Sting out the rafters last time. Hey, I give you a 3.5, TK, just on a humble. He said, Leo said he's going to give it a 5. I thought he was going to give it a 5 too. Hold on, my boy. Hold on.
I wasn't that infatuated with the moment.
He was going to do it. He was going to do it, Leo. He was going to do it. Matter of fact, what's up, Leo? What's going on with you?
What up, Lee?
I'm good, man. I had to watch that twice, man. My boy came from. Damn, Sting came from the. Hey, man.
Brody.
Hey, I'm with it, man. I'm with it. I'm with it. My boy always. TK always finds a way, man. He always finds a way, man. Like I said, man, you can nitpick something.
AEW. This for shit like this.
This is the reason why. But this is why I say this is the reason why it was created. It was created for the hardcore fan. It was created for the fan that likes more about the wrestling more than you like silly dumbass promos that really don't have no meaning to shit. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that some of AEW's promos don't kind of have some meaning, but a lot of them, man, are straight and simple, and they're straight and to the point.
Yeah.
That's what some people want. Some people want straight to the point. Some people want to see the in-ring action. They don't want to see two people who can barely talk come out and talk for 10, 15 minutes.
Right.
That's it's just a different animal, man. Leo says, fuck it, bring Flair, Sting, and Darby Allin from the Raptors on Sunday. God damn it, don't you do that. Ooh, we don't.
No, this is you do. You have Sting ascend from the Raptors while you got Darby rising up out of a coffin. There you go.
Damn.
There you go.
Damn, now.
There
Damn.
you go.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
See, now I'm
yeah.
Damn. I ain't gonna lie. That'd be cold. I ain't gonna lie. I like that. I like that. You got a coffin and Darby Allin come out the coffin and Sting come from the Raptors. And they
you know, Darby loves his coffins.
Hey, hell yeah, I'm for it. I'm for that. I'm for that.
Yeah.
I'm for that. At the ramp, you gotta make it work at the ramp, you know, so that they can walk down and it is what it is. But nah, man, that's the last match of the night. I'm calling it now. That's the main event. That's the main event. That's the main event for me. You put that on last. It is what it is. It's his final match. Obviously, you're gonna make a little spectacle out of it. The Young Bucks gonna have some shenanigans. You know, Sting may call a few favors. You know, we don't know who else may come out because it's his last match. We don't know what's gonna happen, but it's all good. I'm going to say it now. I don't expect this to be the greatest thing. I don't expect this to be the greatest ending I've ever seen. Yeah. I expect this to I expect some wrestling shit. I expect some wrestling shit. Just some pure, you know, gimmicky wrestling shit. I expect that. I just expect a great send-off for the like, you know, it's just a good match. First of all, it's got to be a good match. Like, you know, just what's going on between these four. You know they're going to go outside the ring. You know Sting is going to jump off of something one last damn time. I wouldn't even put an over-under on it. It's like, you know he's going to do it. He's going to jump off something one last time. And
right.
Yeah, man. You just get that man. You get that man his final send-off, man, to give him his respects, man, and send him his flowers and let that man walk out. And the fact that he got his boy, he got the OG Nature Boy with him, like, dude, that's hella good, man. What's up, Cook? What's up, Michelle? Michelle Cook, what's up? Well, we appreciate you. We appreciate you a lot. Thank you. We try to keep you entertained.
I know you read it. I know you read it a little quick, but I got it. We got to do it. We got to do my. I'm assuming my man's right. You called him Michelle. It's Mitchell though.
That's what I say. I'm sorry. I'm a little tipsy. Sorry, Mitchell. My bad, bro. See, my bad.
But like my man King,
I'm a humble king. I can admit my wrong. I apologize. My bad, bro. I did look at that and said, shit, I did not think nothing else about it.
I want to let y'all know. I want to let y'all know this, man, because before we get out of here, I got to pop my shit.
I've been drinking. I've been drinking. So my bad. My bad.
Hey, man, look, real quick, as always, thank y'all for hopping on with us. 2, y'all about to witness. Hey, Mitchell, you make sure you come back and you visit us now on Friday for the Friday Night Block Party, for the Friday Night SmackDown and the AEW Rampage, because we're gonna be doing our prediction show as well for the pay-per-view this weekend. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna see us two go at it, and you're gonna see him lose and get annihilated. And
we're doing it this weekend. I thought we're doing it this weekend. We're doing it this weekend.
Friday, right? The pay-per-view Sunday.
I thought we was gonna do it tomorrow.
Oh well, come on tomorrow then, Mitchell. Hey, you see communication. That's key. Communication.
Right. This is quite a few. See, it was different for Elimination Chamber. Elimination Chamber was 4 matches. It was like, we don't really need a show for 4 matches. We can just throw that on with the block party. This is a nice.
Man, now you trying to
we gotta talk. We gotta talk about this because you know AEW's. And when we do AEW predictions, they're not just as simple, man, because you really don't know where some of these matches are going to go. We think we know where some of these matches are going to go, but we really don't know. So we will definitely be back on live tomorrow to do the prediction show for Revolution. You know, you can watch the franchise get his ass whooped. Oh, and by the way, we are tied, my boy. We are tied. So, but I came out in the last pay-per-view, so. yeah, the belt's right where it needs to be. But
hey man, the belt is only there on the technicality because I was drunk and I ate some good salmon and I left
that's all right. But look, NXT failed you, my boy, because it made it stay home in its rightful place. So it's all good, and it's gonna stay here after Revolution, man. It ain't going nowhere. But we most definitely will be on tomorrow for the prediction show.
Absolutely. Well, the confidence is high. I must let my brother go ahead and go to sleep, as apparently the liquor demons have taken over his all of his inhibitions. So with that being said,
see, that's how you trying to get out this ass whooping. See, trying to blame it on me. Nah, you ain't gotta blame it on me, bro. I'm good. I just messed up my man's name because I was reading too fast and I was a little blurry and my vision was a little blurry. But I'm good. I'm here. We good. But man. But it was a good show. The go home show was cool. It wasn't nothing too crazy. Like I said, they focused on the pay-per-view. They added Chris Jericho and the Hook to the big meaty men match. Now they still got a mystery partner that's mystery person that's supposed to show up. So we're gonna find out who that is. But right now, as I'm looking at it, man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 matches, man. TK look like he got a 9. I think one of these matches may be a buy-in match, but if that's the case, you got 8 to 9 matches work on the main card. That's not bad. And a lot of these matches, look, they're looking. I want to see it damn near. I want to see damn near every match that's on here. Really, every match on here, I'm good with. I want to actually see. So we're good. But tomorrow we're gonna dive in, be more decisive about our picks because you can't just play around with that, man. It's all for the bragging rights.
Hey man, it's all for the bragging rights. And then after Revolution, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially focused on nothing else but night 1 and night 2 of WrestleMania 40, aka WrestleMania XL in good old Philadelphia, home of ECF&W. But
man, bro,
until then, we got to give y'all this AEW real quick, and we got to cap off things with Revolution. But with that being said, my guy, before we get out of here, any final thoughts for the people? Any final words?
Mitchell, my bad again. I'm sorry, my bad. I apologize. But we do appreciate you, man, for checking us out, man. Make sure you like and subscribe. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff, man. Check us out. We're always live for the main shows. We're live for pretty much every damn near pay-per-view. We're always live for the pay-per-views. Unless they decide they want to put it on in the middle of the day and we both got to go to work. Outside of that, we're live for every pay-per-view.
If you haven't already, go to our YouTube page, check out our interviews. And also, we got a very special 3-minute live stream of a little person pay-per-view that happened in Añejo, Mexico.
Oh wow, okay. Didn't even know that one.
It was El Torito versus La Chancla.
All righty. Hey, generations of wrestling, baby.
I came up with that match and I was in the drunken bender on the heater some 3 years ago during AEW.
You stupid. Man, but no, good show. Appreciate the people for coming out, hanging out with us.
Yes, sir.
And then, like I said, man, we'll try to get it in not too late. We're gonna try to get it. We don't like to really give y'all a time. So what we like to say is hit the notification. That way,
that's the polite way of saying, man, we black, we late.
It's not that we late, man. Look, life be lifing, okay? Let's just keep it 100. Life be lifing. Party. So sometimes you got to adjust shit, okay? So turn on your notifications. Your boys will let you know when we on live, man. We're gonna talk about Revolution, and get that in, and then we're gonna do the block party, and then Sunday, live and direct from the East Side Compound, man, and we're gonna do what it do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your husbands, your wives, your significant others, and your food stamps. And with that being said, before we get out of here, we got a word from the beautiful Toni Storm.
Chin up, tits out, and watch for the shoe.
Every show is somebody new. I love it.
Oh no, it ain't end yet.